Welcome to Friend or Foe. I'm Kennedy, and no, I'm not your lovely parting gift today. In a moment, these three players will have to choose between these potential partners. Three people they've never met, never spoken to, never even made fun of in a school yearbook. Together, these new teammates will move through a world of trust, knowledge, and betrayal. They'll work together to build a trust fund and ultimately decide whether to share the money as friends or fight over it as foes here on Friend or Foe. Welcome back to Friend or Foe. It is time to meet our three players. Our first player is Rada.
I'm a belly dancer from Oregon, and my top flew off once while dancing.
But Rada knows how to cover things up. She used to change clothes at school so her conservative parents wouldn't find out about her short skirts and long legs. Next, we have John.
I'm a journalist, I love skydiving, and I'm trying to get certified.
No, John's certifiable, all right. At a hotel, he sent his naked girlfriend out to get ice and then called security on her. And then there's Jen.
I'm an administrative assistant. I love dancing and sports, and I consider myself a diva.
And Jen was really the center of attention when she beat up a girl who was stealing her man. Well, we've met our three players, and it's time to meet their potential partners. Your first potential partner is Rob.
I'm a substitute teacher and enjoy playing the guitar.
Rob also enjoys playing the police. He once substituted his brother's name for his own when he got pulled over for a ticket. Surprise! Next, there's Serena.
I'm an astrologer and intuitive counselor, and I've also witnessed 3 UFO sightings.
Serena was also cited stealing dolls from a store and cited again selling them back. Wow. And finally, you have Preston.
I'm assistant general manager of a gym, and I enjoy watching my favorite baseball team, the Seattle Mariners.
Preston may like home runs, but he doesn't like to walk. At school, he forged his own parking passes so he'd be closer to his classroom. Well, players, those are your choices. Now it's time to pick your partners. Rada, who did you choose?
I went with Preston.
John, who did you select?
I chose Preston.
Oh, boy. How about you, Jen?
I chose Serena.
All right, that means Serena, you and Jen are officially a team. And Preston, so prim and proper. Since 2 people picked you, you get to pick your partner. Who will it be, Rada or John?
I'll go with Rada.
I don't blame you. All right, by default then, that means John, you and Rob are now a team. Our teams have been formed. The test of knowledge and of trust is about to begin when we return to Friend or Foe.
It's the only game show where players get the answers in advance.
And a full day and night to cram it into their tired little brains.
Then the fun begins.
You gotta get on the hamster wheels.
Doc Leese is the star of the new Harry Potter blockbuster.
Leslie, is it something I said? Joey, none who?
None of your business.
No rest, no sleep.
I know you're tired.
Lots of questions.
What foreign city do Americans visit the most? Tijuana. That is correct! Unbelievable!
Cram on Game Show Central.
Oh, hello there. I'm Ben Glebe, and your first idiot test begins now. Which pipe has the smallest diameter? Are you thinking it's the pipe in the middle? Then you're not the sharpest pipe in the barrel of pipes. It's the pipe the detective is holding, the little pipe. Nice work, Sherlock. Touch the chicken crossing road. If you're thinking it's the chicken on the bottom right that's crossing the road, you're an idiot. Because it says touch the chicken crossing road, not crossing the road. The road on the left, chickens are allowed to cross. You're supposed to touch the chicken crossing road. Which boat is the hardest to swim to? Did you guess the one that's far off in the distance? Then you're really far off on this question. The hardest boat to swim to is the one on the shore. Because you cannot swim on sand. You know what? Just sit there.
Idiot Test on Game Show Central.
Welcome back to Friend or Foe. Our 3 teams are officially in game position, and their stations have been specially wired so everyone can hear the sound of my voice. How are we all doing today?
Great, baby.
All right, you people want to win some money? Yeah! All right, let's start out with a little bit of money. I'll put $200 in everybody's trust fund. Why? Because I love you. That's right. In this round, there are 4 questions worth $500 each. Both team members must agree on an answer and lock it in at the same time in order to score. You'll have 15 seconds for each question. Here's your first question of round 1. According to a survey conducted by the Response Insurance Agency in 2000, what ranked as the #1 driving distraction? Eating takeout, drinking coffee, cell phone use, or tuning the radio? And begin.
Tuning the radio.
Tuning the radio. I think it's tuning the radio. Because everybody talks on the tuning the radio.
I think cell phone.
I would go with cell phone too.
Okay.
Let's go for cell phone.
Sounds good.
I think it's cell phone. I think she's locking on cell phone.
All right, our 3 teams have locked in. Rada, you and Preston said cell phone use. John, you and Rob said tuning the radio. Jennifer, you and Serena said cell phone use. And the correct answer is tuning the radio. Yeah! Very distracting. All right, and here's your next question. If you place 2 of these end to end, which would come closest to a foot in length? Dollar bills, VHS tapes, credit cards, or NHL hockey pucks? And begin.
VHS
I'm
tapes.
going to think it's VHS tapes.
I think they're bigger than $1.
Yeah, I think so too.
VHS tapes.
VHS tape?
Yeah.
Definitely not hockey pucks.
No, I don't think
Credit
so.
cards, VHS tape. No, not VHS
No.
tape. Dollar
I'd
bills.
say
It's
dollar
bills.
bills, yes.
I know it's $1 because $1 is exactly 6 inches.
All right, our 3 teams have locked in. Rada, you and Preston said dollar bills. John and Rob said VHS tapes. And Jennifer and Serena said dollar bills. The correct answer, dollar bills.
Yes.
All of our teams are tied going into the next question. Which band was not part of the British invasion? The Kinks, the Doors, the Who, or the Rolling Stones? And begin.
The Doors. Number 2, the Doors.
Yes,
The Doors.
thank
The
you.
Doors.
Good call.
Totally.
Were the Rolling Stones for her? No, they weren't.
They
You're
don't.
right.
I think the
Let's go with
Doors.
Okay.
Yep.
There we go.
And with plenty of time to spare, our 3 teams have locked. Rada, you and Preston said the Doors. John, you and Rob said the Doors. Jennifer, you and Serena also said the Doors. You guys know your American bands because the correct answer is the Doors. Nice work. Going into the final question, we have a 3-way tie, so listen carefully. Which of these cities does not have a Guggenheim Museum? New York City, Venice, Italy, Bilbao, Spain, or Paris, France? And begin.
I don't know. I'm going to have to go with you.
Shall we see Spain?
Okay. I'll go with Spain.
I think Paris.
Paris? Let's go with Paris.
That's what I think, but I'm not.
I
Yeah.
don't think New York has a Guggenheim.
Okay.
Let's go with
Spain?
New York.
Huh? New York? Okay.
All right, our 3 teams have locked. Rada, you and Preston say it's New York City. John, you and Rob are going for Paris, France. Jennifer and Serena are saying Bilbao, Spain. And the correct answer is Paris, France. That means that John and Rob are going into the next round. Congratulations. And we have a 2-way tie. Rada and Preston, you have $1,200 in your trust fund. Jennifer and Serena, you also have $1,200. That means the game is all tied up. And whoever took the longest to answer the questions will be eliminated. Jennifer and Serena, you guys did it in plenty of time, so you're staying and moving on to round 2. Oh, I'm so sorry. Rada and Preston, that means we're going to have to ask you guys to leave. It's time to choose friend or foe. Preston and Rada, welcome to the Trust Box. Inside, you'll each find a button you will use to indicate friend or foe. This decision will determine how your trust fund is divided. If you both choose friend, you each get $600. Split your earnings right down the middle. However, if one of you chooses friend and the other chooses foe, foe takes the entire $1,200 and friend gets nothing. Now, if you both select foe, then neither of you gets the money and you both leave here empty-handed. So, let's discuss. Rada here once lost her top while she was dancing. Are you about to lose your shirt? And Preston loves ball games, but he knows in this game, one strike and you're out. So I'm going to give each of you a moment to tell your teammate why they should trust you. Rada, do you have anything to get off your chest?
Well, Preston, I want to say I really enjoyed working with you. I picked you because you seem like a really sweet guy, and I don't see any reason why we can't both walk away happy, even though I didn't go as far with you as I wanted to.
Preston?
I picked you as a partner because I felt that you seemed like a really nice girl. I got a good vibe from you, and I'm going to stick to my faith. And I do believe in karma, so I'm going to do the right thing.
All right, the time for talk is over. Please, each of you slip a hand. Wow, you're already in there, Preston. All warmed up and go. Please slip a hand inside the trust box. It's time to choose friend or foe. All right, time's up. Your decision has been locked. Please place your hands on the table. So, do you think Preston really believes in karma, or is he just paying you lip service? I don't know. How do you think things went in there, Preston?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, $1,200 is on the line. Let's see who's a friend and who's a foe. You both went friend. A lot more love here than I would have given you guys credit for. Congratulations. Preston, Rada, I officially pronounce your partnership successful. Well, we have 2 teams remaining. Will the remaining teammates get it together like Charlie Sheen, or will they break down like Mariah Carey? Find out when we return to Friend or Foe.
Welcome to Game Show Central, the new home of the fast and fun world of game shows.
I love the way you solved that.
Welcome to America Says!
We've got something for everyone.
Are you ready to meet the mob?
From trivia
Hotels with casinos on the Las Vegas Strip.
Caesar's Palace.
It's on the list.
to word puzzles.
Men think they know more about blank than women. Everything.
And we know how to get physical
You gotta get on the hamster wheels.
when we're not being completely outrageous.
She's got a secret, and it's hidden inside this red bag.
We're around the clock,
Stop that.
beat the clock entertainment.
Every second counts.
Welcome to Game Show Central.
Winsanity! It's about to get real, girl.
Pick a back and stack it. Steps to the Washington Monument. Hours America's watch TV per week. Y'all just want to raise the roof. I got it.
Yeah, baby! Yeah!
Stack the facts, win stacks of cash.
Donald Faison hosts Winsanity on Game Show Central.
Welcome back to round 2 of Friend or Foe. Looks like we have Jennifer and Serena. They're trailing a little bit with $1,200 in their trust fund. John and Rob have $1,700. However, in round 2, anything could happen because we doubled the value of each question to $1,000. Nice. You guys ready to play? Yeah. All right, here's your first question of round 2. One of the Manson family's victims was the wife of what famous director? Polanski, Hitchcock, Peckinpah, or Verhoeven? And begin.
I think it was Roman Polanski.
Yeah,
Polanski, because Peckinpah did the Westerns.
Yeah.
Polanski.
Our teams have locked in. John, you and Rob think it's Polanski. Jennifer, you and Serena say Polanski. And the correct answer is Roman Polanski. Although we haven't seen much around these parts lately. Here's your next question. According to an independent national survey, what would be the last thing people would give up for a month if they had to? Coffee, sex, the internet, or chocolate? And begin.
For a month.
Coffee. I'd say coffee. It's a survey. It's a survey.
You don't think they give up the internet or sex for?
I would think maybe internet.
Or chocolate. It would be something. Well, let's say the internet. Shall we say the internet? Quick.
Okay, I'll go with you then.
I'll say
You
coffee.
steered me wrong yet.
All right, our 2 teams have locked. John and Rob, you think people couldn't give up coffee for 30 days. Jennifer, you and Serena say the internet. The correct answer, it's that good old human instinct, sex. They couldn't give up sex for a month. Can you believe it? We'll ponder that. Here's your next question. Which food company figurehead was a real person? Betty Crocker, Aunt Jemima, Chef Boyardee, or Mrs. Paul? And begin.
It wasn't Aunt Jemima.
Yeah, I don't think there was a Betty Crocker.
Chef Boyardee. I don't think there was
Let's go Mrs. Paul. I'm working with Mrs. Paul. I'm ready.
All right.
Because I don't think it's Aunt.
I don't either.
Let's see. Should we say Aunt Jemima?
Okay.
Just, I don't know. Unless you have a feeling.
All right, our two teams have locked. John and Rob say Mrs. Paul. Jennifer and Serena say Aunt Jemima. The correct answer is going to be a surprise. Chef Boyardee. Hector Boyardee sold do-it-yourself spaghetti dinners at his restaurant in Cleveland. Well, guess what, John and Rob? You are only $500 in the lead right now with $2,700 in your trust fund. Jennifer and Serena, you're very close with $2,200. This is a $1,000 question, your last one of the round. Listen up. In the film Big, what song does Tom Hanks play on the piano in F.A.O. Schwartz? Mary Had a Little Lamb, Heart and Soul, Twinkle Twinkle, or The Entertainer? And begin.
Wasn't it bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum?
What is that called? Is that
It's Heart and Soul. It's not Twinkle Twinkle, and it's not The Entertainer.
Let's do Heart and Soul, baby. We got
Heart and Soul. That's it. Heart and Soul.
Heart and Soul.
Yeah.
Our two teams have locked. John, you and Rob say Heart and Soul. Jennifer, you and Serena, you guys locked on Heart and Soul. The correct answer, Heart and Soul. John and Rob, you got the right answer. Jennifer and Serena, you also got the right answer, but unfortunately only one team is moving on, which means John and Rob with their Heart and Soul intact. You guys are moving on to the final round. Very nice. That's worth getting angry at, John. Absolutely. But Jennifer and Serena, you can shake your fists because you have been eliminated. And now it's time for you two young lovelies to choose friend or foe. Serena, Jennifer, welcome to the Trust Box. Your trust fund is worth $3,200. But before you guys decide what to do, let's review. Jennifer here is a diva. Is she going to steal the spotlight or your money? And Serena has seen UFOs. Is she going to take all your cash and blame it on little green men? I don't know. I'm going to give you each a moment to speak your mind, starting with you, Jennifer.
Serena, you seem like a really nice person, and I think we should split the money, honestly split the money, and go home with something instead of nothing.
What do you think, Serena?
Oh, I agree. I really believe in sharing. And the thing they said about the dolls was when I was 12.
Oh, boy. But you know what? Some of that stuff comes back to haunt you, believe me. Ask my parole officer.
I really believe in good karma and a win-win situation.
Oh, they all say that. They do, right before they go foe. Well, you both had your say. I'd like each of you to slip a hand inside the trust box. It's time to choose friend or foe. All right, time's up. Decision has been locked. Please place your hands on the table. So what do you think, Jennifer? Do you believe in good karma?
Mm-hmm, I do.
All right. Do you trust her?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
You have a good feeling in your stomach?
Yes.
All right, well, let's see what happens. $3,200 is on the line. Let's see what you guys have decided to do with it. We're about to find out who's a friend and who's a foe. You went friend and you went foe. She's applauding her decision. Serena, why so much trust in Jennifer?
Oh, I thought she was really trustworthy when I saw her eyes.
And now what do you think?
Oh, I think maybe it's just for this one game. I think the rest of the time she's really a great person.
Well, Jennifer, do you feel okay with your decision?
Yes, I do.
All right, $3,200. You know, what's there to feel bad about? You got 3,200 reasons to smile now. When we return, money and alliances will be on the line as our two remaining players go for the big money and then go mano a mano to determine if they're friend or foe. We'll be right back.
I think the mystery food or drink is a pineapple.
Okay. Come on. Sherry, what do you think? Do you think she's right? She thinks you're right, and she's got her fingers crossed for you.
All right, Mom.
Okay, let's find out.
Oh, my God, I'm shaking.
Mr. Q, where was pineapple on your list?
Pineapple was number 2 on my list, with a 33% chance of accuracy. The number 1 choice is cantaloupe.
Ooh. which could actually work. What do you think?
Cantaloupe fits those also, but I'm still going by, yeah.
Okay, remember, Becky, if you're wrong, Mr. Q will have won.
All right.
Let's find out. Is this mystery food or drink a pineapple?
$20Q on Game Show Central.
John and Rob have a total of $3,700 in their trust fund, which is pretty good so far. But you guys now have a chance to earn thousands more if you can correctly answer 10 little questions. Every right answer gives you $500. Every wrong answer gets you a strike, 3 strikes, and the game is over. However, if you get all 10 out of 10, we will double the entire amount in your trust fund for a grand total of $17,400. 60 seconds, 10 questions. Take a deep breath, because it's time to play right or wrong. Chelsea Clinton or Jenna Bush charged with underage drinking?
Jenna Bush.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Under 10 or over 10? Number of astronauts who have walked on the moon?
Under 10.
Under 10. Under 10. Definitely.
Wrong.
Ooh.
German or Russian? Language the Communist Manifesto was written in?
German. I think it's German.
Yeah.
Right. 36 or 46? Number of chromosomes in a normal human cell?
36.
36? I'm going to go 36. Good.
Wrong. Lake Huron or Lake Ontario? Smallest of the Great Lakes?
I think Lake Ontario.
Lake Ontario.
Lake Ontario.
Right. Maxilla or mandible? Lower jaw?
It's a mandible, isn't it? Mandible? I'm going with mandible.
Okay.
Right. Post-meridian or post-morning? What PM stands for?
Post-meridian.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Salmonella or hemlock? Socrates' poison?
Hemlock.
Hemlock. Yeah.
Right. Cirrus or stratus? Higher clouds? No, I'm sorry, you guys ran out of time, but congratulations, you did get 6 questions right, which means we're adding an additional $3,000 to your trust fund, total of $6,700. One last question for the two of you, John and Rob. How are you going to split up that money? Friend? Foe? Well, it's time to decide, because you're the last to walk down to the trust box. We've arrived at our final test of trust. Rob, John, I think you both know your options. Now, John is a combat journalist. He's seen grown men cry. Will you be next, Rob? And Rob is a teacher. And today he's giving you an F. Is that for friend or foe? I'm going to give each of you some sacred time to make your case to your teammate. John, I'd like you to start.
I got 2 things in my life, my word and my cojones. I don't break either for anybody. We came here together, we won the money together. Let's split it and go home happy.
Rob?
It's a pretty strong statement, pretty strong sentiment. I hope you stick with it. I feel the same way. We've played against the house all day. Let's continue.
All right. Well, I guess I'm the dealer and the moment of truth is at hand. Please, each of you slip a hand inside the trust box. It's time to choose friend or foe. All right, gentlemen, please take your hands out, place them on the table. So, never mind the other thing. Do you trust his word?
Yeah, I do.
John, still have faith in the partnership?
I think so, yeah.
All right, $6,700 is up for grabs. Rob, let's find out if you're a friend or foe.
Let's do.
Rob, you're a friend. That means that you are either taking home half the money or you've just handed John $6,700. Let's see if he's happy about this. You friend or a foe, John? You went foe. You're taking home all the money. What happened to your word?
It is what it is.
I guess you've only got 2 things left now.
Only got 1 thing left. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Two, yes. Good call.
All right. Thank you for joining us. I'm sorry about that, Rob.
Yeah, me too.
All right. We'll see you next time on The Game, where knowledge can make you money and money can make you a friend or foe. Success.